guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see, we're in the garage here, and the reason for that is because I'm going to do a little bit of a rig rundown on the bike here. Been getting asked quite a few questions about it, so I thought I'd just do a video and try and answer those questions that I get asked the most, so that anyone else that wants to know, they can just watch the video and hopefully it answers all of the questions. So the one I get hit with most is probably the tires, you know, what brand tire, what dimensions, all that kind of stuff. So the front one I've got here, the brand is Shinko, and the model of it is a Golden Boy SR244. It's a DOT approved trail tire, so you can obviously ride it on road, but it is a trail tire. There's not a lot of options when it comes to a bike like this, just with the tire sizes. So for anyone that's out there, they're looking at their options, there's not a lot, but the ones that I had sort of had a look at and was making my decision based off, this one seemed to be the best, and so far it handles pretty well, and I'm pretty impressed with it for what it is. So the dimensions on that are 3x18. So for that particular tire, they do their measurements in inches. Now for the back is back's a bit of a different story. It is a full motocross tire that shouldn't be ridden on the road whatsoever, and I was fully aware of that before buying the tire, but you know, I wanted it because I was going to take this bike off road a lot, and I do, and the tire hooks up really well. It's awesome, I love it, but it's terrible on road, as to be expected with a full knobby tire and something that's not DOT approved. So when that one wears down a little bit more, I'm actually going to end up putting another Shinko on it, because riding the bike on the road, to get to some of these trails, I have to ride on the road, and I just want something that's a little bit more user-friendly for both on and off-road. And since I'm super happy with the Shinko on the front, I think I'm just gonna bang another one on the back, and they should be a sweet pair together. So the model of tire, the brand of tire is Dunlop. The model is a MX53, and the dimensions on the back of that, they're 100 by 118. It's definitely a lot thicker than this one, but there's still enough space in around the swing arm for it to fit anyway. So yeah, definitely don't recommend getting if you intend on commuting or doing road riding on your bike more than you do off-road riding. So that's tires anyway. Next question I get asked quite a bit is suspension. You know, I decided to put different suspension on it just because the older suspension was just a bit saggy and not very responsive. So the height of the old suspension is 325 mil from the center of each eyelet to eyelet, or bolt to bolt, and I got 340 mil ones. So there's only a 15 mil difference, but yeah, it just makes the bike a little bit taller off road. Probably not noticeable, but they're the ones that I decided to get. And again, they were just an eBay special. I think I paid $89 for them, 89 Australian dollars for them. So they weren't crazy expensive for what I got, and yeah, pretty happy with them so far for a cheap eBay buy. Next thing I get asked is, what front guard do I have? Where did I get my front guard from? You know, how much was it? All that kind of stuff. And again, I think I lucked out with this front guard. It was again another eBay buy. I literally went onto eBay and just typed in retro motorcycle front guard. Had a quick read of the dimensions and stuff like that and just took a punt on it, and it luckily fit pretty well. Pretty happy with the way it turned out and stuff like that. And then I've obviously painted it. It didn't come in that color, but I think it cost me $20 Australian as well. So yeah, that was just a take a chance on it, and hopefully it's what it says it is type deal. So yeah, that's the front guard, and that's how I got it. So next question would be bars. So the bars, they were a part that I had off an old bike. So my old WR450 had these bars on it. Again, going with the whole budget build thing, I decided, sweet, I've got these bars hanging around out the back, I'm gonna throw them on and, you know, save me having to buy new ones. So I can't remember the actual model of these ones, but the brand is Renthal. They're 7/8 of an inch, which is just the standard size, and yeah, they're just obviously motocross bars. I do wish that they were a little bit taller, because standing up on the pegs off-road, you know, you lean forward and you're on your wrist pretty hard, but it would be sort of handy having a little bit more height in the front there, but all things considered, you know, they're doing the job absolutely fine. Another one I get hit with is, you know, everyone's seen part 1, 2, and 3 where I do like the exhaust and stuff like that, and I've obviously cut large chunks out of it. So everyone asked me, have I changed the carby or have I changed the jetting, you know, to account for it or anything like that? And the answer is no. I want to, I just haven't got around to it yet. And I'm probably just being a little bit slack with it because there's no noticeable difference in performance of the bike. So I just haven't got to it yet. But I will end up, I'll either, you know, put a different carby on there or I'll just change the jets. I will get around to it sooner or later. So the only other thing that I've really done to it is I've installed a dual USB port or charging port. So that's just going to be like if I want to get away and do like some overnight stays, some solo camping and stuff on this bike. I've got a little port there that I can charge, you know, like a power bank or my phone, GoPro batteries and stuff like that. So it's just going to be handy having, you know, a source of charging power if I'm riding for ages. But apart from that, it's still the same as it was when I originally built it. So hopefully this answers most of the questions that everyone's sort of been asking me. If you have any others, please just hit me up in the comments. I'll do my best to get back as soon as I can and answer them. And if you want to see any other videos, also just let me know in the comments. If you want to see more of the muddy stuff or the, you know, more harder off-road four-wheel drive tracks that I like hitting on this, or if you want to see like solo camping type stuff, I'd love to get out and do a little bit more camping on the bike and stuff like that. So let me know what you want to see. I'll do my best to get out there and you know, get those videos cranking. So as always, thanks for watching guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next video.